Hello, my lovely Aquarius. This is Whitney with Whitney and the Stars Tarot. I'm here to do your monthly reading for October 2018. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so not everything's going to resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You can also check your moon and rising for a better picture of the month ahead. Also, these energies can be fluid, so what that means is they could have already started or they could be going a little bit longer than October. I already prayed and shuffled your cards. I already laid them out because one of my biggest pet peeves is watching somebody shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and then lay out the read. But anyways, I do these live because for one, it doesn't take up all the memory in my phone. For two, it's immediately then available to you and it doesn't take forever to upload. So if I don't see comments and stuff or don't get back to you, it's the way my videos are set up. I can't really read them as I'm doing the video. I'm just focused on the cards, tapping into what I feel about, the messages. I'll read a couple different meanings from them. I'll tell you, my major feelings of what I feel that they mean. You can interpret it from there. So I will go ahead and just dive into your reading. You will know what messages are meant for you and you will know how they pertain to your life. All right, Aquarius, Venus goes retrograde also October 5th. I don't know if any of you pay attention to the retrogrades and whatnot, but, when Venus goes retrograde, it can challenge your love life, especially if it's not based off of a strong foundation. You do have some, tough energy this month, it looks like, Aquarius. So you start off with the Five of Pentacles. And so the Five of Pentacles speaks of feeling left out in the cold. Fives are a dynamic number. Like I always say, they're the most dynamic number in the single digit numerology. They do harvest change and, the need for change. When I see a five, it's like something needs to change here. Something isn't working. And it's also clarified by another five, which is the Five of Cups. And if you add both fives together, they make a 10, which could be an end of a cycle, and then you start new again. So maybe that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. But, the Five of Cups are, more of a love energy because cups are your emotions, and that's what they deal with in the tarot. But Five of Cups is feeling disappointed over a certain situation and regrets. That's maybe why you're feeling left out in the cold. Pentacles is, stability and, earth energy, but maybe you're not feeling so stable or not feeling so loved right now from what I'm seeing by these cards. Then it has you also feeling the Four of Swords energy, which is you really needing rest. You're feeling strained, you're feeling tired, maybe you need to do some self-care this month really bad, Aquarius, because you're feeling all the sadness from what I see, especially in the beginning of the month. It looks like you're really going through something. Clarifying the Four of Swords is the Seven of Pentacles. And when we see, the Seven of Pentacles, it is a reward. It is good news. It is, success. So maybe after you kind of get out of this energy, you'll start having a little bit of success. Maybe if you leave that person who's making you feel this way or leave that job, or, maybe if you just get some rest in general, you're better able to focus and, work, get the work done that needs to be, and then you will have the success. Then you have the Four of Cups. And again, this is a love energy. So it probably has to do with home or relationship. And when I see the Four of Cups, it's, it's happiness, it's, celebration, like this guy's getting this huge cup of, emotions poured at him. But, it's just maybe, like going out with friends or, taking some me time and doing something like that. It's clarified by the Six of Cups. So that's also like celebrations from the past. So I really see this as, maybe you're going out and celebrating or taking some me time, taking a night off and, just going out and having some fun with maybe some people from the past. Or maybe, you let go of the situation that's making you feel sad and left out in the cold. Then you do some self-work and rest. And then you meet somebody from your past or a past life, like a twin flame, soulmate type of person, and you guys start, dating or, you start going out together, going on dates and whatnot. Something like that could also be possible. But then I see the Seven of Wands, which you're going to need to stand your ground with some type of situation. Maybe it's with this new relationship or a newfound love, or even, maybe people that are giving you advice, and you just need to stand your ground and speak your truth. So that's what the Seven of Wands says. And you have a couple sevens here and a couple fives. When I see the sevens, sevens is like ongoing obstacles. It's continuing on your path, but, speaking your truth as well. So, keep that in mind. It's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, which is a stable new beginning. So maybe you need to just stand your ground and, stand your truth for this new beginning to happen. You need to set your bar, so to speak, and don't raise or lower it for anybody, whether that be love, or work or home or what have you. But if you do that, I do see, the Ten of Cups for you, which is like the ultimate happy card in the Minor Tarot. So the Ten of Cups is a commitment, happy home life, love, marriage, some type of higher commitment. Maybe, you fix this feeling that you were feeling with the partner that you're with. And then, you stand your ground with what you want. And then, it happens and now there's a happy home. Or you could let this person go and meet somebody new and now there's a happy home. Or maybe just self-love and, you're happier in your own home because, you're giving yourself that self-love, that self-care that you so long needed. And it could also apply on the work front. But I see this reading way more geared towards love. But it could be like a job that you weren't happy with and you let go and now you're, having this new venture and it's actually happy and successful, working out a lot better for you. I mean, it could even be on the health front, something that was going on and, you got to the doctor, you got it fixed and, now you're healthy and happy again, but you stood your ground and like maybe the doctor wasn't listening to you and you're like, hey, no, this is what's up. But I also see that because you got the King of Swords. And so in order to have this happy home, kind of like the Seven of Wands, it's cutting through the bull crap. It could be the happy home with this King of Swords. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. But I just see this being you and your energy, cutting through any crap and not taking anybody's bull crap. You're like the king of the truth, whether you be male or female. But if you embody your energy as an air sign and speak your truth, stand your ground, you will have this happy home type feeling, whether that be at your physical home or, in your love life or at work. So very good, Aquarius. It starts off a little rocky. You do have some, kind of tired and sad energy, but that does get fixed if you just put the work in there and take the time to rest and to care for yourself. I pulled you a card from a new deck that I got, and I absolutely love it. It's called The Universe Has Your Back. Love the way the cards feel. I love the way that, Spirit, when I pray over the cards, they pop out, and they always resonate with the readings that I've been giving. So energy flows where my intention goes. So that's basically, like I said, just saying, keeping in that positive mind, where you put your energy and your intention, that's how life is going to go for you. So, that self-care is so important if we do want happiness within ourselves and within our lives. If we're not happy, we cannot create a happy life because happiness is a choice. So very cool card for you, Aquarius. Also, then we have for the romance angels, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And exactly like I was saying, there's definitely some self-love or self-care that needs to be happening this month for you, Aquarius. I'll go ahead and read you the message from the book. And so you can kind of get an understanding of, various meanings and what the book kind of says about this card. Oops. Takes me a second to get there. I should bookmark these before If you desire more romance, first look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, of course. The more you love who you are, the greater capacity you feel to be loved by others. This means trusting yourself to take good care of you, and it may entail being more assertive. Don't worry, you can be very lovable when affirming your boundaries. Again, the Seven of Wands, stand your ground. Perhaps this means spending more time alone instead of in a relationship. During this period, you can delve into introspects to understand the patterns of your love life. Ultimately, you can take responsibility for attracting and agreeing to every relationship you've had. To heal your heart, find blessings in the lessons you've gained from each one. For instance, you've become stronger, more independent, more patient as a result of your prior partnerships. If so, let everything else from the past go except for the lessons that you've learned from this love. This card emphasizes the importance of loving yourself first, especially as you prepare for your next relationship or heal from the one that you're in. As you gain self-respect, you'll begin attracting more loving people into your life. This will lead to healthy friendships and romances based upon mutual respect. Exactly what I was saying, Aquarius. You definitely need to be, self-focused this month, self-caring, self-aware. Take the lessons that you've learned from any past loves or current loves and, take those into the future and understand, the healthy way to go from there. For your goddess guidance, you got Princess Dana, High Priestess. You've got the divine knowledge that helping others through your spiritual teaching. So maybe you're a spiritual person, or maybe you just have some type of intuition, but the universe is telling you to use that intuition and trust it. I'll go ahead and read the message from the book here for you. So other meanings of Dana is lead workshops, write books or articles, look for opportunities to teach, be a role model, honor your divinity, know that you are a leader. So your wisdom extends back into far reaches of ancient times. You've brought this knowledge forward into present incarnation to be way sure so that others may benefit from your experiences. Don't delay in expressing this wisdom. I will assist you in manifesting platforms for your spiritual teachings. Whether it's through teaching by example, through writing or speaking, all forms of teaching are equally valuable, no matter how many lives you touch. Amazing. And that kind of resonates with that Six of Cups energy you got with your reading. But just, use your knowledge also as well with this pain and, learning from past loves and current loves that, use that and help others with that knowledge. And then you got She Feels, She Knows. So 22, which breaks down to a 4, which is all about building, a strong foundation. And 22 is a number of like spiritual guidance. And what this card means is basically you already know the things that need to be done in order. It's like a card for the future. There's like great things that are going to happen for you in the future. And, there's little things along the way that need to be done. And you already know this. You feel it inside of you. And, sometimes you have to go through some uncomfortability and stuff as you're reaching that end point. That's what the things that are really meant for your life. And inside of you what you need to get rid of, what you need cleansing of. You already know. And even though that's going to create some discomfort in the meantime, you already know that you're going to have to go through this. You have that inner knowing and all the steps along the way, it's saying to trust yourself, and along with that High Priestess card, I really feel like, you have the intuition to have that inner knowing. Maybe if you focus on loving yourself first and really going with inside yourself, you will be able to, cut out anything that's not meant for you. Even if it's painful at first, you will grow from it. So awesome, Aquarius. Looks like you just have a little bit of stuff to get through, but you have some growing to do. But just, learn from those lessons always and go ahead and keep pushing forward because I do see, a lot of happiness for you. Like I said, the 10 of Cups. So I hope you guys have a good month and I'll see you for the weekly soon. Bye-bye now.